Welcome to Game Time with Dylan Cattengill. Today we're going to be talking about the ASTROS sign stealing scandal. What is sign stealing? How did they do it? And why the MLB punishment was not enough. Let's hop right into it. So what is sign stealing? All right. Sign stealing is when the catcher uses signals to indicate a pitch to the pitcher. 1, 2, 3. And these indicate a pitch call. Fastball, changeup, curveball. Generally, sign stealing is something that is actually impressive and valued in the MLB, and that's when a runner is on second base. And on second base, they can see the catcher. So if the catcher does not mix up his signals or use a combination of numbers, there's a way that he can potentially say, oh, a fastball is coming. He sees the catcher call it, and he can tap his helmet or do something to indicate to the batter that a fastball would be coming. Now, what the Astros did was they used long-range telephoto lenses in center field at their home field to zoom in and pick out what the catcher was calling. Now, when a runner is not on second base, there's generally only one pitch call with an indicated location. So there's no, and as a pitcher, you would have no reason, and a catcher, you would have no reason to mix up signs. There's nobody stealing them. So when opposing players would come in and call their pitches, they were getting watched from center field by a telephoto lens. Now, this data was then transmitted to the dugout. The dugout got the information of what pitch was being called, and they relayed it to the batter. Now, the way they relayed it to the batter was a series of banging noises or voice call-outs, and they mixed these up to keep them inconsistent to throw off other teams. And they did this through the durations of the 16 through 19 MLB seasons. That's what the Astros did. And I want to take some numbers to quantify this so that way you guys can understand the severity of the issue. In the 2017 postseason, where the Astros won a title, here were some home road splits. And the reason home road splits are important is at home, they had the ability to cheat, while on the road, they did not. At home, here are 5 of their players that have been identified in the sign stealing scandal and are 5 of their top hitters. Alex Bregman. Batting average on the road, 154 to 273 at home. Carlos Correa, the Astros star shortstop, 211 on the road, 371 at home. Altuve, prior MVP, 143 on the road, 472 at home. 143 on the road, 472 at home. Another interesting one with Altuve is his OPS, on base plus slugging. 497 on the road, 1,541 at home. Brian McCann, bat 37 on the road, bat 300 at home. Evan Gattis, bat 200 at home and 300 on the road. Their team, which included players that were not in the scandal, bat a collective 65 points higher at home during the 2017 season. These are game-changing numbers. These change the outcomes of games. The Astros were over the last 3 seasons, they were the winningest franchise in baseball. This changed the way the game was played. It gave a complete unfair advantage to the Astros, and it was cheating. There is no way around it. This would be comparable to in the NBA, refs rigging games. In the NFL, for football fans out there, a great way to quantify this would be if in your headset as a defense or as a quarterback, you knew what the other side of the field's defense or offense was pre-play, and you could game plan against it. It is a disgrace. It is disgusting, and it undermined 3 seasons of baseball in the integrity that it was with. Now, why do I think MLB mishandled the punishment of this situation? Well, for one, let's go through the punishments that they did dole out. Suspended coach and GM, A.J. Hinch and Jeff Lunhow, for a year. They were fired from the Astros. Alex Cora, bench manager and MLB coach, has since been ousted from the league for being the mastermind of this plan, as well as Carlos Beltran, another coach and ex-player, was also been ousted from the league from that. They also took their 2020 and 2021 first-round picks. So 2 suspensions and 4 picks taken for stealing a World Series. And that is an abomination. And the leader of those doling out punishments is MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred. And Manfred has a few quotes that go as follows that show his lack of care for the integrity of the sport, as well as the lack of understanding the severity of the situation. This is in reference to stripping them of a title. You have to have a good reason, is a quote he has. The idea of an asterisk or asking for a piece of metal back is futile. People will always know there is something different about the 2017 season. Now, that's the one that irks me the most. Asking for a piece of metal back is futile. The World Series trophy is not a piece of metal. It symbolizes a season, 162 games in a postseason of teamwork, success, and greatness. You're going to be in the history books forever. Baseball is America's pastime. And to have a lack of care to even understand that the severity of the situation is such that a title needs to be removed is frankly appalling to me. There is no good reason that you can cheat your way into winning a major sports title. That should not be fair. You cannot do that. This logic chain for me is a very easy one, and there's debate about what the Astros should do. My personal view is it's very easy. You strip the title. In 2017, there is no winner. None. The record book has a blank line. The Excel sheet has a line. Everywhere, there's nothing. No title. You did not earn it. You cheated for it. You knew what pitches were coming, and your batters bat 200 points higher at home. No title. No title. They need to pull the plug on the whole idea of them retaining that, because it completely incentivizes cheating in the future as well as undermines the integrity of the sport. Additionally, Robert Manfred, the MLB commissioner, should be looked at under scrutinizing eyes for his ability to do his job at an acceptable level. For the fans, for the players involved, it is a complete disgrace. For the players, it undermined every other team attempting to win a World Series. And for the fans that watch the games on TV and boost all the TV ratings, for the fans that take their families to the game, take their loved ones to the game, spend money, enjoy this, and enjoy the MLB and are part of it, and buy the merch and love their team. Rob Manfred, you have been a disgrace to all fans. You have taken the game and taken all of the honesty out of it. Baseball is a game based out of respect, and you have taken that from baseball, and you should have a serious look at whether you are fit to be an MLB commissioner. In closing, the Astros should be stripped of a title, and Rob Manfred should have a look at what he has done as MLB commissioner, and there should be a serious look at replacing him with somebody that cares about the game and the integrity of the game. There are 2 links in the description that I would love for you guys to check out if you want to learn a little more about this. The first one is an interview with Bob Costas talking about the details of what the Astros did. The second one is from John Boy, who found out through online resources and a variety of others, but compiled a bunch of data and was one of the first to blow the top off of this ASTROS sign stealing scandal. So I'd really like it if you guys go check out his content in the link in the description below. And that way you guys can get a little bit of a deeper understanding of what's going on. If you want to leave a comment, like, and subscribe, that would be great as well. This has been Game Time with Dylan Cattengill.